So I've been staying in Hillsborough, Kansas for the last few days, and I am getting over COVID, and you can probably still hear it in my voice. So I haven't been doing a lot by way of activity and trying to maintain my activity and preparing for the Kilimanjaro trek while I've been here. I had great plans for while I was going to be down here. I wanted to go for runs and kind of get around and kind of see the area. I've driven around the town, but basically because of COVID, I've not really had a lot of energy. For those that have had this latest variant of it, it really zaps your energy. Breathing is strained. I'm exhausted quickly. Yeah, I'm not really doing all that great right now in respect of being able to maintain my activity and my level of physical fitness whilst I've been recovering from COVID. My plan is to get back into activity, hopefully next week. I had all of last week off because I just felt miserable because that was kind of when COVID really hit, and now I'm dealing with the residual after effects of COVID. It is 2023 and we're still dealing with COVID, which is unfortunate. It is becoming much like the flu for a lot of people, and we just kind of have to live with it. I had the Omicron variant a couple of years ago. I definitely feel it. I mean, I'm 2 weeks in, 2.5 weeks into having this and dealing with the effects of it, and I can definitely tell that it is different than the first time around. So I was given a ton of stuff by my sister and her husband. They've lent me a bag of equipment, and so I'm gonna actually open the bag. I haven't gone through the bag yet to see what they're giving me to take on my Kilimanjaro trip. So I'm gonna do that. You're gonna see my reactions in real time as to what things I will keep, what things I will use, what things probably won't work for me or might be a little bit too difficult to pack all the way to Africa. But I am grateful for them bringing this stuff to me, and I'm gonna go through it and just kind of see what I'm going to use, what I'm going to keep, and potentially what I might leave behind. Yeah, let's see how we go. So as I was saying, my sister and my brother-in-law gave me a ton of equipment that I'm gonna go through. They delivered this bag a couple of weeks ago, and I haven't actually unzipped it yet. I got it at the start of COVID. I've just not had the energy to really break it down, go through it, open it up, and kind of see what I want to take with me on the trip, or I potentially leave behind because I can rent the equipment there. So I'm gonna just go through the stuff and kind of see whether or not I will end up taking it with me. And yeah, let's see how we go. So here we go. I'm gonna unzip and just grab the first thing I see.
So the main thing I need to do is layer. I want to have a very solid base layer, a good flexible mid layer that I can take on and off as I need to, and then have outer layers that I can use when it's extremely cold. So, which is generally going to be on days 5 and 6, where I'm closest to the summit. And so I want to be sure that when I'm camping overnight, I'm going to be warm. I need to ensure that I'm going to be able to sleep comfortably. I will likely hire one of the sleeping bags there, but I'm very, very confident that I'm going to take an extra sleeping bag because I absolutely hate the cold. I do not like the cold at all. And so I want to make sure I'm comfortable. So my sister sent me a liner for the sleeping bag. I'm going to use that liner. I'm also going to use the sleeping bags that she sent me, and I'm likely to use their sleeping bag as well. If not even just for cushioning, it will be 3 layers thick so that I am not feeling the cold at all. Yeah, she sent me quite a bit of equipment, which is really good. She sent me some stuff that I can use for waterproofing and protecting my gear. I don't believe we're gonna cross any rivers or encounter lakes or anything like that, but just in case, I might take that along with us for the ride. They've sent me a really good backpack. It doesn't have a bladder inside of it so that I can carry water and access the water easily. I'm considering buying a bag, but that's something that I'm still trying to decide. So I have never actually used walking sticks before. I really don't actually know how to use them. From my understanding is that as you're going downhill, they're very useful, very helpful. I'm not exactly sure if this is something that I will actually use.
So yeah, that's everything out of the bag. So they've sent me a ton of stuff, which is really good. A lot of this is going to be very useful. I will get a lot of use out of it, and some things I may or may not use. I'm still trying to decide on a few of the items as to whether or not I would use them. So yeah, but yeah, thanks sis. Thanks for sending this, for bringing this out to me. Really appreciate this. Thanks Ben. Really appreciate you guys looking out for me in this way. You will see some of this on the side of Kilimanjaro. See you in the next one.